Alright guys, this is going to be a bit of a different video. And by different, this is my 2021 recap. And in this video, I'm going to be covering the ups and downs of my year and how everything has went for me in the past year. So yeah, let's go ahead and start in January. So in January, I was just getting back to the grind of like school and stuff, and that's really not that interesting. There was a big plot line in development for my character at school, but I'm not going to focus my personal life in this video, largely because of just there's so much in it that it would take too long to cover. Plus, it's just not really something that's meant for a YouTube video and for this kind of channel. So, yeah, it's more of a My Story animated kind of story, but I'm not going to do that here. But basically, I finished off in my 2020, starting with the recap of 2020 video. I did not even upload a video in 2020 till 15 days later. Which was a trucking video on American Truck Simulator. And I had a different channel at the time, which currently, the More Feegle Gamer channel, actually is going to be called Feegle Gamer YT for this story. It technically was called that, but I'm just going to call it the Feegle Gamer YT saga. And this would be before the privating saga, before this channel was even made, and before I even blew up and got any sort of following on YouTube. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much what this recap video is going to be like. So if you enjoy this video, please leave a like down below and subscribe if you're new. We're trying to get 375 by the end of the year, which today is the last day, so we have to kind of hustle up here if we're going to get to 375 today. But yeah, it's possible. We can get it done. I've seen crazier things happen. Alright, so formerly I was pretty stressed about school and stuff. I actually had more time back then to work on videos. I just didn't because, I was kind of lazy back then. I really wasn't doing YouTube, like sweating YouTube. Like, my issue back then was I was uploading in spurts. I would upload like 10, 15 videos and then go MIA for like 2 months and then upload more. And then just keep that cycle going. I thought I could get to like 50 subscribers by the end of this year on that channel by just doing that, and I probably would have. But luckily, that's not the path that fate chose for me, and I'm very glad that wasn't the path that I was given. Largely due to the fact that I would have not been that interesting. And on the YouTube side of things as well, things were getting pretty interesting. I was just kind of like, I wasn't doing much to like preserve my public character, and that was a bit of an issue because if I wasn't uploading or doing anything, then I really did not have a reason to grow. I did have a couple of bits of viral success in January. I made a video on a game called Candy Clicking Simulator, and it got like 80 views in a day, so that was not bad. And I had a channel trailer video. All these videos have been taken down, by the way, on the More Feegle Gamer channel. I just wanted to point that out because all of them had my face in it, and that was a critical problem, especially because I have not revealed my face yet, and that is next year's goal. And I'll be talking about my goals later on in this video as well. This might be an hour-long video. I'm not sure. But, yeah, this is basically just kind of my recap on the whole 2021, like, unfiltered. So, January comes to a close with just a few videos. And, yeah, pretty much that's it. I just did that and then I just did that for the YouTube scene. In my IRL scene, though, I was just kind of hanging out, playing video games like I usually do. I was getting some progression in Hypixel Skyblock, and I was playing Farming Simulator 19 in the background as well. Just hanging out. January was just like a chill month. Also, this would be the month where I do an alt saga as well, and this would kind of semi-lead to the creation of this channel right here, Feegle Gamer YT, or not Feegle Gamer YT, Feegle Gamer. And technically, I'm not going to give you the email. It is, however, in there, though. But I made a bunch of alts to subscribe to Feegle Gamer YT because I wanted subscribers, and I did not want to work for them back then as much as I do now. And if I ever show my face, I will unprivate all the old videos so you can see them. But it depends because we're going to get to 1,000. So however fast you want to get to 1,000 is however fast you're going to get to see some old videos of mine. So that left off January for a pinch. So in February, I had 2 uploading spurts. This is talking about the YouTube scene again, so we're going to move on to February. So February was once again another quiet month because I didn't really have too much going on. I uploaded some American Truck Sim and some Minecraft at the beginning of the month, and then I kind of left off again and then came back. I had a horrible problem back then. I would upload like 1 video every 2 weeks, or I would spurt out every 2 weeks. And that was basically how I rolled back then. I didn't really have a direction or anything. So if you ever see, like, check the dates in the description of those videos, or you were an OG fan of that channel and then moved to this channel, then you know I had a horrible upload schedule back then as well, because I would upload like 50 videos, then quit for like 2 months, come back, upload 50 videos, quit for 2 months. So, yeah, that's kind of yikers for me. And critically, it's not going to go over well when I'm uploading 50 videos and barely any of them are getting watched. I pulled like 50 views to the whole month of Christmas, like in 2020 and 2021. I pulled in over 15,000 views. So, I mean, that's pretty good. So in February, personal life was starting to heat up for me a little bit, so I was having that drama going on, which, once again, I'm not going to get into because it's personal and it's not really fit for this channel. And also, like, in the IRL scene, just kind of hanging out once again, chilling, playing video games, just hanging out, doing homework. I was also studying more because I was getting ready for my finals that were the following week of March as well. So March comes along, and I don't upload a video till 5 days in, so already we're at an 8-day pause again, so a week break. So I'm actually not doing too bad. I'm uploading at a week's pace now. And I was going to do my original strategy. Where is those shots coming from? Oh, they're coming from right here. Yeah, you're dead, buddy. Don't stand still. But basically, I was going to do YouTube again like I had planned, just kind of upload as many videos as I felt like doing. And I started the Hypixel Skyblock Lemon series, which is currently the profile that I am playing on right now. As of, like, today, like present day, I'm playing on this profile. I started that profile, and the grind videos are still privated as the privating saga happened. And those videos, they kind of carried the channel in a way. They were basically my way to fix the no content scene, and I uploaded that. And I also uploaded a tribute video to Farming Simulator 2011, which that was like another one of my only viral videos to actually like get me a little traction. It got 83 views as of present day before being privated for good. And that was pretty much like my March right there. I uploaded some videos over spring break, and then that was kind of it. I also tried my attempt at a live streaming channel, as my main account had been blocked from live streaming because I was the underage kid. As well, I'm now the legal age of what YouTube requires you to be for live streaming. It's just my voice doesn't sell the picture, so that's why I have to be careful a little bit. So when I do those IRL videos, they don't get no comments because of me just being like, my voice just sounds like awful. So yeah, that's kind of why I needed a live streaming channel. I only streamed once on there, and it got blocked from live streaming. So yeah, that was pretty bad. So that just showed you how much YouTube doesn't take their COPPA compliance. They treat it like it is their child. And yeah, that proved to me that I was out in the count for live streaming. And I really liked live streaming, even though I was getting like nobody watching the streams. Most people were just coming back to rewatch some of the VODs. But, you know, you got to do what you got to do, man. You got to do what you got to do. Alright, so now that March is like closing up, I actually invest into the Feagle Gamer Live channel a little bit. Now, this is the second attempt at it. This is now getting into like the March, April area of the year. And oh my lord, dude, are you kidding me? And I've got to go help my dude over here. Good lord. Oh, it was fall damage. So, yeah. I was actually transitioning out and getting ready to move channels again. So, yeah. Alright, so personal life. I found a YouTuber by the name of Dylan LeMay in March, and I've watched him ever since. It was pretty good. Merg? I don't know exactly how you pronounce his YouTube channel, but yeah, I'm gonna try and do the same trick Duality did, and I will stick the landing. Get oh boy. Okay, so pretty much that in my personal life drama was getting ready to climax at that point, and once again, still not covering it. Just want to say that out there. Oh, oh my gosh! Whoa! All right, goodbye. Ooh, mine. You can have that. There is a duo. So, yeah. And in April, I would only upload 2 videos, and then I would silence forever on the Fecal Gamer YT channel. So, I uploaded Surviv, just kind of a last-ditch effort at whatever I could, just making content. And yeah, it's sad that it had to end the way it did, but I uploaded on April 3rd and April 22nd. So I took a 19-day break. That was basically me just saying that I was going to quit YouTube at that point on that account. And I uploaded an explanation video saying that I wanted to live stream for like one of the last times I would probably ever say, and I abandoned that channel, and it hasn't seen the light of day ever since then. And I'm not sad that channel is gone. I'm more or less kind of actually happy it's gone, because that channel was COPPA compliance to the ground. I was locked on by YouTube and others to basically be a kid-friendly YouTuber, and that takes its toll on you after a while. I'm going to push this guy, even though I only have 50 HP, so this is... Dude, stop. Quiet down. Jeez. Jabus. Alright, So, yeah, and this would be the end of Fecal Gamer YT. My personal life was getting to another... You're serious. Oh, my lord. I'm just trying to do a commentary video. It's live, and this is why I don't do live comms on Fortnite either. So, yeah, my personal life climax was happening. I was still playing video games and chilling. So, yeah, this would be kind of closer to the end of that whole situation, and I would start to sort things out more critically as well. And on the YouTube side of things, I actually was working in getting myself a new channel built up, which is this current channel that you're on right now, the Fecal Gamer Live channel. Now, this channel at the beginning, I wanted to shout it out so bad, but I was like, how about I don't, and let's see how far I get. So in April, I started by uploading a few videos, and then kind of silenced till May a little bit. And critically, that may have not been the best idea, but I was trying to start out and get myself this channel built up. I wanted to become the YouTuber, get the 50 subscribers, and just be myself and have a lot of fun streaming and doing other things. This time I wasn't going to show my face, because I feared at first I wasn't going to show my face because I feared COPPA would come after me again, and I would just have to start over and burn through all my alts, and that wasn't a good idea, or that wasn't going to be the smart idea. So I decided to keep my face hidden for the time being, and if I got to 50, I would face reveal it. And that would be, well, the end of it pretty much. So what I would do next is take like a bit of a break in May, but it wasn't a break. And alright, so I'll wrap up the rest of April. Personal life, climactic point in the drama, and we were finishing up, like we were in the like the ending part of it. And for like the IRL thing, there was an actual bit of issues heating up in the family side as well, because my grandma was not doing too well. She was getting sick, and it was it wasn't a fun time. And we thought she'd got sick from somebody in the family, but now we really we even to this day we think it's just due to old age and the old age sickness kind of thing. And we are glad that she just died peacefully. So that bit from like April 23rd to like May 9th was pretty much how long that saga lasted. And I did not upload through the entirety of that phase. I went like Cinco de Mayo and streamed a little bit, which you can check. Those VODs are still up. And I have a few videos like the 29 stacks of gifts and other things. However, for me, my personal life was kind of starting to become a little more happier as I discovered like the YouTube Shorts thing. And I was like watching Austin Spurs, Dylan LeMay, Milad Merg, all those people. I was just watching them and doing and just basically wanting to be them because they had like blown up on the YouTube algorithm and basically were beating the thing. So yeah, pretty much. It was actually kind of crazy how they did it. But yeah, I'm not blaming them for doing what they did. So yeah, I basically just like in May I kind of chilled because that was like also the last month of school as well. So that was a very, very critical thing that I was going to finish up school in like less than a month and it was going to be all good. And then we had our funeral as well, my grandma's funeral. And we laid her to rest. And rest in peace, Grandma. You were good to me while you were alive. And yeah, definitely it helps to know that she didn't die of any bad sickness, that she died very peacefully. It wasn't like a gruesome death. Like I know some people have like had their grandma die in some bad ways or and things, and I'm just glad she laid to rest like the way she did. So we come along to the prologue of the drama. It gets all sorted out, and now we're kind of just cooling off from each other. We're taking our well-deserved break, and we were getting ready for summer. So I was preparing for my finals for the year, and I didn't have a lot of time to upload between then, but then I would peek out in my YouTube. So this was kind of where I was starting to lose my hope, aspirations, and interest for doing YouTube. I was going to upload daily all summer, but then I kind of chickened out on that promise, and I really regret doing that because pretty much now I knew that that was definitely not the wisest choice ever. And you know what? Pretty much I could have been the sole reason that I didn't hit like 1,000 as well. But in the summer, I did have a lot of fun. I'm going to cap around summer for 3 months, and it's going to be the entirety of it. So this should be a bit of a deeper explanation here for all of summer. So in the end of May, I made some videos in May that capture the where I had been part in like May 19th, and you can check out these videos as well. They are still up on the channel, by the way. And also in May, there were 2 videos that went viral for me as well, or semi-viral. One of them was the Bed Wars features you didn't know you needed or wanted video, and the second one was the Hypixel TOS video. That originally was a video I did not expect to do well, and I wanted to replace that video for doing so well for so long. As it was, to be honest, to throw together commentary of just information that had happened. And it sits at 75 views today, so it is not even close to like one of my most popular videos as of present day. And, you know, and it's kind of crazy that it was my popular video for a long time. And if I sound congested, by the way, it's because I'm trying to like record this in the morning, and I have congestion, like stuff like that. So sorry about that. But anyways, I was trying to basically finish up my school and everything. So that was it for May. And my IRL life was still spent just video gaming and chilling. Pretty much what most typical people do. And then summer vacation started, and I was going to start my daily uploading streak. However, I broke it. I was preparing videos at the time for my Panama City beach trip, and that was like going to be where I was going to show off my best foot forward, but that would, unbeknownst to me and my fans, be the last appearance of me on the internet for like several months. So I would upload those videos, I would upload a few reaction videos, and then I would silence on YouTube for a good 3 months. I would basically be like the hibernating bear for 3 months. However, in my personal life, things were going actually really, really good, and I can actually say these because, they're good things. Me and my friend Dakota, which I've shown you all in the videos, he's VC'd with the videos, we went to Panama City. Me and him are actual IRL friends. I'm not trying to confuse anybody with this because we are IRL friends. And it's kind of funny. I almost died during that whole trip. Basically, I got caught out in the ocean with the riptide, and the riptide was very what the. And yeah, basically we had come back, and I almost died down there. My body could have laid to rest, and I may have never come back to YouTube. But luckily, my friend saved me, and this random dude at the beach, shout out for saving me, because that was totally probably the best decision of my life to be safe there. So yeah, that's kind of the climactic point. And we had my mom's birthday, and then it was back to school in like a month. So obviously, back to school time is never a fun time for anyone, but the ones who take it the worst are like my mom, because she's a teacher. And if you want to know a little something about teachers, they don't like the back to school time. And yeah, so that was kind of getting ready back to schooling and stuff. And yeah, right here is where I die. Right here, I'm just gonna die for him. I'm gonna die. Yep, I'll die peacefully. So yeah, I was getting back to school, and in August, I still didn't make my return yet. But basically, summer went by in a blur. I just had fun, chilled out, played on my computer, and didn't really give much thought to school or like any other big outside activities other than just like what I wanted to do. And once school started, tensions were high as it was going into my freshman year, and that's scary to me. That still is. I'm halfway through now, so I'm not as scared, but it's only going to get harder from here. So I definitely know that it's just weird being a freshman when I'm only 13. So I started school, and pretty much what happened from there was basically just where drama had left off last year. People were being dumb again, and I was like, I'm kind of done with people being dumb. I'm kind of done hanging around the people that are being dumb. So I decided to forfeit myself from the group. Now they still, even to this day, are still attacking me, but I just leave them be and move on. I've had to cut ties with a lot of the first people that I met in the years. How are you still floating there? But anyways, it was for the better, and my mental health was also kind of suffering. Once again, I'm not going to get into that, but just so you know, I'm much better without them. And yeah, I'm way better. So August kind of goes by in a blur, and then we just kind of go through. Personal life was it was staggering a little bit, but I was much more happier than I was back in April and March in terms of like mental health. I wasn't back with the girls that had caused me problems. I was home more, and I had more time to myself, pretty much. And in August, I just chilled once again. I really, the sum of it is, I don't really do much in my free time other than play games and do homework and study and hang out with family. Pretty much that's all I do. And, yeah. And so, August pretty much ends, and September is the month of reckoning for me. This is me making my return to YouTube. Oh my god, dude, why couldn't I fit through there? No, 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 no. Revive me, please, please, please. Ah! We just got beat by a deep freeze. And, yeah, pretty much. That's the month of reckoning for me. So September started like any other. I wasn't going to upload on YouTube, and I wasn't even thinking about it. Now, towards the end of September, I decided to make a video because, I don't know, I guess I was bored or something, and I wanted to kind of give my fans closure. I came back stating that, I was just tired of YouTube, and I did not want a responsibility that I could not keep up with. And, well, basically, I told you guys the truth. I didn't want a responsibility that I couldn't keep up with. But in my mind, I was like, I didn't want to do YouTube just to get the same 5 viewers again. I was kind of tired of that nonsense. That video did do some things for me. I got like 30 views in a day, so that was pretty good reckoning. And even now, that would be still considered some pretty... Wait. Are these guys... Hold up. He's dead. So, yeah. Okay, that was me messed up. Alright, so now we're going to get into the months of reckoning here. And this is where I started to change, and this would shape my life once again, like forever. This is me. This is the shaping right here point, and this is the changing point of me as a person and just me in general. So, yeah. So yeah, I was also ready to start back YouTube again, and then I had like this sudden inspiration to just make content. So on that Wednesday, I pre-recorded a bunch of videos because I had no tests that day, and I pre-recorded like 10 videos and I uploaded them daily. I had recently found inspiration from Nitrozy of like Hypixel Skyblock's best money making methods, and I was ready to take action on that trend. And you know what? I kind of did. I made a series called The Wheat to 1 Million Coins. Unbeknownst to me, this would be my reckoning right here. That the series did okay. For a comeback series, it was actually kind of okay. But I saw myself and I saw the algorithm, and I guess I spotted a gap, and I decided to upload Hypixel Skyblock Unkillable Money Making Methods. The 2 videos before that, I actually forgot to word this around. Those 2 videos actually were doing something as well, which was the leaves and then the client side. I saw those videos were doing well, and I decided to replicate them, but in a way better way, with the Hypixel Skyblock money making methods. This video, it basically changed my whole YouTube career. It showed me as a person that I was capable of doing something on the algorithm. This had been my most viewed video. It got like 30 views in a day, and it actually had comments. And the first person who commented was B-Radlaw. B-Radlaw has been here since the beginning of it all for me. And the only other person that's behind B-Radlaw is maybe Maria or Mary. And she's been there since like 2020. So, yeah, definitely the thing is, tensions were high at this point as I had just shown that I was capable of doing something. And I was excited, I was scared, I was nervous, I was all the above for anything at that point, because I had just proved that I could do something. Like, I could make an algorithm reaching video, and it did. It worked. And I was just so excited. So I continued to pump out those videos. I pumped out an early game money making methods video, which once again performed well. It got like 100 views in a day, which for me, unheard of at the time. Stop. Stop. Ah! Once again. And from there, everything just exploded. I was just doing so well. I started making more of these money making methods videos, and the best part of it all was that I was going to be on fall break, and that came in clutch. It came in so big of a clutch. Not only would I have more time to make videos, I would also have more time in my YouTube finage to grow. I continued making videos and was just happy with where I was at the moment. My life was turning around, and I had something to look forward to every day, because as soon as I came home, I knew my views were going to be out of the world and something I had never seen before. I uploaded one final week to 1 million coins video. It did well for me, which was 42 views, but But in the grand scheme of things, I technically did kind of just end off that series because I spent the money for it. And I continued to upload videos. I continued just to be myself. And I got a new mouse. And then another video which would shape me as a person and my ability to make videos on the YouTube platform. Hypixel Skyblock's 5 best mid-game money-making methods. This video would be the first video of mine to go full-on viral. It got over 1,000 views in like 2 straight days. So technically, it's not my worst video in terms of like getting to 1,000, but technically it is the OG video that hit 1,000, and that is what counts. And that is all that matters, because even if I did not have an OG account or a video that went viral, this one was the one that had shattered any records. It still stands today at 2.8k views, and it's solely, in my opinion, is like one of the best videos like I've ever uploaded. And it's crazy to me that video did so well in my life. It's so crazy. And I'm just happy it did, because it showed me as a person that I was capable of doing something I loved, and I was able to be good at it. I was able to get people's attention for once, and I did not have a lot of people in my life at that moment. I continued to upload videos, and eventually I hit 1,000 total video views as a YouTuber. And what happened after that was kind of a weird thing. Just 2 days after that, I started gaining subscribers, and it wasn't in just one per day. It was more like 20. It was like one per hour. I was gaining subs like left and right. My parents had took me to a trip, so I wasn't home at the time, and I had just uploaded a late game money making methods video at the time as well, and I was just hyped. I was so hyped that I was going to get to do something that I loved so dearly. And I came back the next day, and I was like, I got to get a series going, because, that's just another way to get my viewers hyped and stay where they are. So I uploaded Wheat to Juju Shortbow. This is a series that would unfortunately end, and I still don't know if it's ever going to come back. But for right now, the important thing is I was drawing nearly 85 views of video on this series, and that was critically some of the best things I'd ever done. Some of my best work was put into that series, and it showed me as capable money making method person. It showed that my methods were valid and that they actually worked and weren't phony or fake. I was able to upload that every day, and eventually one of the videos even went viral and it got 300 views. Following that, I made a Crystal Hollows video, and also I took my hand at making SMP videos as well. But then at the end of fall break, something happened. I was at a rough spot. I had basically peaked out, and I'd hit my goal of 50 subscribers on top of that as well. The problem was, I did not know where this channel was going at the time. I thought that was just a little hoorah. I had some fun, but then once school came back, I didn't know. I thought it was going to be over the second I had even started. And, that was critical for me. It was very, very critical that I was going to lose out on an opportunity. So I made a video that was technically titled The Future of the Channel. And I wasn't even sure if I was going to make it in any medium. I really hoped that this channel would eventually work out for me. And the thing is, I was praying that I could hold on to the forever truth. But I wasn't sure. But YouTube had some otherwise thinking for me to prove on. And I was right. YouTube actually favored me a little bit. And I eventually, in just like 10 days later after my fall break ended, I hit 100 subscribers, which is one of my long-time goals forever on YouTube. Like, if I could pull my 6-year-old self to this moment, this would be the moment I would show him and my other friend Dakota. And after that, it just kept going. Like, I continued to upload videos, and they got views, and it was crazy. But then, something happened. I had to take a break. After just the weekend of the AH Flipping Methods video, I had to take a break. It was because, I had just pretty much given up. I also had a lot of work to do, and it was getting to the point where it was a little bit unbearable. So I had to take a break, and yeah, that was pretty much it. And then I came back with the 100 sub Q&A. Technically, it was considered the 25 sub Q&A, but as you know me, I'm the man who can't do Q&As the right way. And technically, I'm 169 subscribers above another requirement for another one. Which, by the way, I'm making a video starting probably midway through January to ask for more questions. So, by the way, if you have any questions on a Q&A, I'll be linking it below in this video. So, comment your questions. So, yeah, October coming to a close and November starting. I was at a bit of a clause here. As my main series, the Wheat to Juju Shortbow series, was starting to show signs that it was going to become repetitive. And that wasn't a good look for me, in particular as a content creator. It meant that I was losing my originality, and the series itself was losing originality. And people also were looking at the time for bonus point, like XP glitches and things. So it was still kind of terrifying a little bit because I was losing my whole footing as a platform creator, and it was terrifying because I didn't know where the channel was going. I was basically living by faith, blindfolded, and not by sight. I didn't know where we were headed, and that is terrifying as a YouTuber when you don't know where you're going. And you get scared, you get terrified, and you don't know a sense of who you are, and you start to lose the goals that you had for yourself back when you started. And I was losing the faith I had in the beginning, and it wasn't that I was like losing it. It was just that I didn't know where the channel was going. I was still in this phase that I was not as good as I thought I was. And I don't know if I'm right about that or not. I still don't know even to this day if I was in the right at all or not. And you know what? I made some executive decisions and decided that I wasn't going to do the Juju Bow series anymore. I decided I was going to give up and not do it. So I ended off that series saying that I might revisit it in the future. And, well, I haven't. I don't know if I will ever revisit the Wheat to Juju's Bow series. And if I do, I will restart the whole thing and just go from scratch. After that, I started to lose kind of a little bit of an edge that I had had. I was in a bit of a rough spot as I didn't know what I was going to upload the next day anymore, and it was terrifying. If I did not know the second thing that I was going to do, I started to lose it. And it was a bit of a problem, as I still do this today, but I want to know what I'm having for dinner. And I still do that, too. I'm this person that wants to know what's going to happen and when it's going to happen. And if I don't know that, then I start to become worried and terrified that something is going to go wrong. And it's basically I can't avoid it anymore. So, yeah, that's how I was living for like those 3 weeks. I started to stream more and do more like fan-wise, and started to basically just live by faith again. I was living on the fact that just maybe that I could find something that would work for me. And I would continue to stream and upload videos, getting little success, and here and there getting a couple hundred views on some videos. I decided to make a video called Hypixel Skyblock is Dead of Content just right after I ended the Juju Bow series. And, yeah, pretty much it's over after that. I said Hypixel Skyblock is not the game it used to be. It isn't a game that you can just make anything work anymore, and you have to basically get hundreds of millions of coins, or you just don't make content for this game at all. And I decided to venture out into different aspects of money-making methods videos, the thing that had got me popular. And I did how much money can I make in 1 hour, which got 108 views. But then I started to venture into a different market, shorts. People had been saying the shorts market was uncurved and that you could become pretty popular in a short amount of time. And I was like, get me signed up for this. I could be doing this and getting some popularity right here. And I'm not even doing it. So, yeah, definitely, I did kind of take a dumb for this, but I'll take the L for not wanting to do shorts earlier. My first short is almost at 200 views, and I'm so glad I decided to venture into this market of shorts, as it worked. I also did the Q&A video, and I decided to venture to a body reveal video. But technically, that wasn't me. Neither of them were me. I still think a lot of people were confused by that video and I looked like the bad guy in the video for making my friends do something, but they agreed to do it, and I'm not the bad guy. And also, that video kind of got me in a little bit of drama, a little bit with some YouTubers. Eventually, the YouTuber that got me in the issue got banned. And, yeah. Also, I was offered with a Minecraft server deal as well in November as well. November was a crazy month now that I think about it. It was just crazy. I got 2 server offers. One of them I downturned for the moment until something had happened. But the other one I'm still in the waiting for, just because they haven't pushed me to do anything, and I'm still not going to make the video because one of their core game modes is still not even up, so I can't even make the video even if they want me to. So, yeah, it's basically where it's at for me. And, yeah, so I uploaded a video on why I thought these Minecraft server deals were kind of crappy and they weren't really, worth doing. And, well, that video kind of started to take its toll a little bit, but nothing really too crazy. Eventually, though, I was kind of starting to lose my niche a little bit, and I was still pulling the same amount of views. I started to do series called "How Fast Can I Make Said Amount of Money," but once again, those were not pulling views. I streamed more often, and I found streaming was the ones that could pull views, and I was right. So I started streaming more and more. This was basically where I was, because I was not ready to give up the YouTube thing yet. I was still gaining subscribers, and in November also, I hit 200 subscribers on November 26th, starting a trend that I would hit 100 subscribers above where I had sat the month previously. I've kept up this trend ever since hitting 100 subscribers, and it's crazy how I do it, but I still don't even know how. So Thanksgiving break comes around, and this is where I hit 200 subscribers, and I also get my biggest piece of viral content that I have ever had ever. It was the e-boys and e-girls will be happy, and did the sub goals ever not get beat, which both stand at 700 views and 5.2 thousand views respectively. This, to me, is one of the most crazy things I've ever done, and still, I still don't even know how I do it and or why that video blew up, but it did. And then we have two more, which is Can I Never Not Beat a Sub Goal, and then I do the 200 sub streams, and then I make a few one-off videos, starting with the copyright infringement thing, which technically I'm just doing to get the songs, which the 3 passed, only one of them succeeded. And then I started a series with Navy Maria called Teaching Her How to Play Skyblock, which ultimately that series failed too. And I wasn't really enjoying that content as well as I wasn't enjoying just playing. I wasn't enjoying playing the game of Skyblock anymore. Skyblock as a whole was getting boring. However, me and Mary's friendship at the time was starting to strengthen. We had started talking on Discord more, and we were starting to become more friendly with each other, and it was less more of malicious competition, but more of we were just at ease with each other. We were starting to become more fair with each other, and eventually we just started working with each other, and it has lasted even until this day. And eventually, though, I had just put up my white flag and uploaded a video saying I was out of ideas. I ended up doing some of the ideas, but then they just didn't work. And then I uploaded a video, a short, and it got some views. But I was at edge. I thought I was losing my niche for good, and I thought I'd very well just killed my channel at that point, because, well, I hadn't done anything that was worth, it wasn't even worth keeping. And you know what? I wasn't happy with that. I was very unhappy with myself at the time for what I had done. And I was thinking, this is it. This is where it ends. It's where it ends, and, where I'm done for. But, no, that's not where it ends. I make a video on how I come up with a name, and then after a few days of silence after exams, I come back with an after-school live stream, which basically is my welcoming back, and I did some Darman Reacts, trying out the video ideas, and then I try out Sky Factory 3, and this proved as a whole right here, it was an okay idea. It was a pretty good attempt at trying something, but ultimately, not really. And then I did some more shorts saying, like a joke, if Hypixel was pay to win. And then I started playing Fortnite. Now, in the background, Fortnite was a game that people were hating on and other things. But to me, this was my last-ditch hope, getting an idea for a video to work. And I did a Fortnite stream. It did okay. Got 40 views on the stream, but ultimately, it's not bad. But unbeknownst to me, this would be the last time that I would see low numbers for Fortnite. As just a few days later, something would happen. I reinstate viewer SMP at this time on the channel because, I really just had nowhere else to go. And I saw that, basically I had nowhere else to run, and viewer SMP would get me views, so I did it. I also uploaded the Roblox idea. Ultimately, that failed again as well, because it just did not have a gripping aspect on the algorithm. And then I did a season 2 episode 2 video, reacted a bit, and then I uploaded a Fortnite XP glitch. I felt like I was making a Hypixel Skyblock money making methods video, and so did the YouTube algorithm, as it favored me and gave me 136 views. But unbeknownst to me, this would be similarly to the last time I would see low views, as after that I uploaded BRSMP Season 2 Episode 1 VOD highlights, and then I would upload some videos, 3 videos, back to back. Patched Fortnite glitches, AFK Fortnite glitches, 3.3K, 3.1K, 2.5K. All those videos would blow up back to back and get views. And it's just crazy to me how that all unfolded. And I would continue to upload these with all of them getting similar success. And I would do the highly beloved stream that I had planned to do for weeks at that point. The stream that doesn't end until I'm tired on Christmas Eve, which unfortunately had to end early because my allergies were flaring up so bad that I just had to end. I uploaded some more glitches, and then I came back with even more. And now we're at present day where I stream and upload and get views. This has been my 2021, and we end off the year on YouTube with 32,367 views, and we end off with 370 subscribers at current point. This has been my 2021. Hopefully our 2022 will be better and better. So yeah, my goals for 2022 are to hit 1,000 subscribers on this channel, hit 100,000 total video views on the channel as well. I also want to get better grades in 2021, which I already have straight A's, but I want to try and perfect grades again and go for a perfect spread. Also, I want to try and build relationships in 2021 with new friends and everything and get a friend group together in 2022. I also want to just have a personal life, like have a life outside of YouTube. Also, I want to find a niche as well, to where I don't have to worry about having to always struggle to find a niche and be monitoring my YouTube channel 24/7. I want to have a life, and I want to be able to find a niche, and I think Fortnite's going to solve that problem. So yeah, this is my video. This is my 2021, and yeah. So hopefully you enjoyed. I know it's a 52-minute commentary, but yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys in 2022. See you, everybody, for the last time.